Everybody, this is Texas Tiger Diggs, and I'll just do my end of the week vlog and countdown. I went out with special purpose this week. I realized that lately I've been singing the praises of the AT Pro, and you hadn't seen me out with it much. It's not because I lack confidence. It's just that when you've got multiple detectors, you usually sometimes fall into the rhythm of what's in the car. So for a while, the only thing in my car was the dais, which takes up no room, so I just throw it in the back, so it's always there. And I also had the Safari in there. So those were the systems I was using, not only because they were great systems, but because they were in the car. In any case, I'm going to organize this, take the coins out. Not spectacular. This is 4 sessions only, and probably about 3 hours, or maybe 3.5 at most. So we will get it together right here, and I'll be right back with it a little bit more organized. All right, here we have the small take organized, but considering the amount of time that I gave the AT Pro, it did it was on a par with the much more expensive and Safari and the Deus. That's why I keep telling people that when they says I'm going to upgrade to, you really, when you're going to upgrade from the AT Pro, you might get a minor kick from another mid-cost detector, maybe slightly more, but when you're going to upgrade from the AT Pro, I would go whole hog or keep it. You need to go to the Safari, which is basically $1,000 machine, or you go to the Deus, which can be anything from slightly over $1,000 to $1,600-1,700 according to the accessories you get. And then you've got the E-Track at $1,500, the CTX 3030 at astronomical heights. So all I'm just saying is that if you're going to upgrade from the AT Pro, you need to really push it hard, because there's not anything in its category that is far enough above it to make an upgrade smart. As much as I really like, and I really had good work with the macro racer, I have it in addition to the AT Pro. I would not upgrade from the AT Pro to the racer, even though it is a minor jump, and it is a jump, I believe, a little bit in depth, maybe a little bit in target separation. You do lose the notching, and you do lose some of the tinkering things you have with the Pro that you don't have with the racer. So I would not upgrade from a Pro to a racer. If I'm going to upgrade from a Pro, it's going to be really pushing it a bit. In any case, this is what I got. Not a great week. Haven't had a great week. It's just too hot to do random digging, so I'm trying to use notch carefully, hopefully in order to get the best chance of getting a gold without having to dig so much target I get heat prostration or heat stroke. Anyway, the only really interesting things was I love the little hammerhead. Had a little hammer like that when I was a kid. This came up really good, and I was using the discrimination like I told you. This was in the high 60s on the AT Pro, and it was stable in there, so I thought, okay, this could be good. And it was lead. You know, we all know that lead and gold read quite a bit alike, so it's just a misfortune that it turned out to be lead. And this is a fishing sinker in the middle of a park with no water in it. So that's pretty interesting. A couple of shotgun head stamps, I think. This is a little rusty. I'm not sure what that is, but this is definitely a shotgun head stamp, so because that's brass. You know, drink, pull tab, and I have a lot more junk than this, guys. This is only junk that brings these things read in the 90s. These some kind of aluminum brackets or something. And this is let me bring it a little bit closer here. And adjust it just a bit so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. This is I guess it's just a headphone type thing, and sometimes you'll get these mixed signals that give you high and then a grunt, And usually you'll find out they're going to be electronic components if they're very small. And there's a very small target that gave me multiple signals, including an iron or low conductive grunt, as well as a high conductive, and almost all the time that is an electronic component. Over here, I think the only thing I'm going to attach is to the front of this is a dig. Well, not really a dig. It shows you after it's dug. I found this little earring with a hand. It used to be a little jewel in there, and it's just a classic earring for pierced ears. So it'll go in my bag of treasures because it's kind of unusual. And this is also an earring. So it was a dual earring, both yesterday, both in a place where I never found much. Didn't find much this time, but a couple of earrings and 15-20 cents. So yeah, I might have to give that place up or rethink the way I'm looking. So that was another earring. I don't know, this is a little clip of some kind, maybe off a key ring or something. Gave a really good signal. And the old zipper pull that's just perfectly designed to just to throw you off, and one of the many pieces of can slaw. All right, this is about show 297 was all I got here. About 3 hours. I did not do a lot of digging this week. It was hot, so I couldn't really go out for lunch hunts. So I was pretty much isolated to periods of time in the late evening and afternoon, and it's also the time you have the soccer players and everybody else using the park. No problem there. That's what the park is for. But it's not a great time to detect. But I did like a couple of nickels. I did like getting the lead weight, because that shows I am at least on the path of finding what I'm looking for, which is something with a little yellow tint to it. In any case, that's all I've got. Probably a lot longer than this thing should have run. Let's see how it looks after I edit it. In any case, I will talk to you later, and I will be back out pretty soon. In fact, I would have been out this morning. I woke up a little late, and it's god-awful hot, and my allergies are flaring, so I'll be going out in the heat of the day, and I will have a little YouTube video on the best time to detect in a hot area in the summer later. All right, I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful day.